Hello everybody, welcome back to Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. We have just barely jumped into the next world over here, and we're in Autumn Plains. So we haven't really explored anything, haven't collected any gems or anything. So of course we have Icy Glacier over here, or Crystal Glacier. We have some gems at the bottom of the pool here. And then we're also going to learn the climb ability in this world. Oh, looks like I missed a gem. Sparks are slacking. But this world overall, not too bad. There's one or two levels that they have orb challenges that are not great. At least I don't think so. So there's at least one world where I'm not going to do challenges. And that is going to be Fracture Hills. This world is locked by money bags. That's the world of Zephyr. It's kind of a warlike place. We're just gonna gather some gems real quick, and then we will go from there. We are going to be needing them. So here's Moneybags. We'll come back to him. But Moneybags is also going to be down here as well. And he's going to teach us how to climb. For a small fee, of course. And then if you want to go back to Summer Forest, that's your portal right there. Looks like we have all but one gem there. But that's one orb, but that's a climbing orb.
Well, well. I bet a rich dragon like you wouldn't mind cashing in a few gems to learn how to climb. I'd be willing to teach you for, say, oh, I don't know, a small fee.
500,
You
huh?
won't regret it. Okay. When you see a wall surface that looks climbable, like the one to my left here, just jump onto it and you will grab it with your claws.
Yep, that is it. That's all there is to it.
Use the left stick to move up and down. Press the jump button again to leap off. You can also jump sideways onto another climbable area.
That actually we could, but you actually need the climb ability to do multiple levels here. So it is a mandatory skill that you have to purchase. But we can now go back to Summer Forest. And we'll go get that orb before we start a level. And we'll be doing Skelos Badlands as our level this time. But let's go get that orb before I forget where it is. Just grabbing a pen for my notes while this loads. All right. But hope your guys' day is going good. We're moving right along, I would say, with Spyro 2, and it's actually been a pretty fun game. I would say it is just as fun playing it now as it was when I was a kid. Okay, so there is a giant climbable wall right here. We're going to use our brand new climb ability, and we're going to get the rest of the gems in this world and an orb. You don't say. Alright, that's this world 100%. Alright, let's go back to Autumn Plains. We can fast travel, of course. We haven't even got 10% of the gems in Autumn Plains yet. But Skelos Badlands is kind of like a caveman slash desert area. It's a weird place, but it's really fun. You could also go back to Glimmer if you wanted to, and then there's a place in Sunny Beach you can climb to do some orb challenges. I may do those in their own short little video. We'll see. But I know you can light the lamps in Glimmer now, and then you can protect the turtles from becoming soup in Sunny Beach. Oh, that was messed up. Alright.
Hey, Dragon. I hear you're pretty tough. I bet my cousin Glug you wouldn't be able to make it through the Badlands without getting singed.
Okay, so there's a whole bunch of cats, flying cats. So we're gonna start by taking them out. And we're gonna have a power-up in this level, and it is gonna be invincibility to flame, actually. You can just charge that enemy. Oh, they love us. There's a skill point for getting all the cactus, and that'll be an extra life. These small cactuses do not count, I don't think. But get rid of them. And then I'm just gonna carry this just because. Why not? Nope, too slow. But this level's actually not that bad. It's just kind of comical, actually, how just how everything plays out. There's another one here. I'm gonna take out this cat preemptively before we even have to mess with it. There we go. This, we're gonna have to come back to the beginning of the level to do. This guy has 2 orbs for us. I'm gonna get this bone first. And then these lizards are what Sparks would eat in order to get his health back. See, Zoe is waiting for us right there to activate a save point, which I will gladly cash in on here in a little bit. But there's bones around the level. Lizards have them, and they're actually part of a person. So we need to collect 8. Okay, we got the autosave. That's awesome. So we can show you what the challenge is over here. I actually kind of like this one. Basically, a bunch of lizards have started attacking the village, and they're dinosaur lizards.
Spyro, our village is being overrun by lava lizards. Can you get rid of them before they eat my little buddies? I'll lower the bridge for you so you can get over there.
Okay. So there's 8 of them. And you can just flame them. And they're not that bad actually to deal with the first round. And then that's the last egg right there.
Well done, Grasshopper. Take this shiny, thing we found to aid your journey.
Thanks, buddy. And there's your first orb.
Uh-oh. It looks like more lizard eggs are dropping down. Are you ready for another challenge?
We can try it. They move faster this time. A lot faster, actually. And you kind of have to memorize the pattern. I think they're over here now. And then I don't remember where the last one is, but they give you just enough time to get there.
Thank you for helping us against Spyro. You deserve another shiny thing. I was going to use it as a nightlight.
I mean, you could use that thing as a nightlight. That would definitely be an option. That thing would be bright. Alright. Zapazo. Okay. Then you got this cat over here. We can shoot fireballs too, huh? This dude can actually hit you from across the lava gap, so... Okay, that's our second bone. The little cactus don't really count. They just kind of shake off the flame. But 2 of 8, and we got 2 orbs already out of this level. There's our power-up. This I recommend taking your time on, because these guys are just like I almost said flamming that spam. They so they are spamming that flame attack, and we want to take them out before they can do that. And we're just gonna let them think about what they did over there. There's another guy over here. And believe it or not, we're already to the end of the level. It's a very short level. And then we're just gonna... I should probably aim. I'm just being stubborn now. Whoops. But we will be able to get them here shortly. I'm just going to take this because this cat is giving me some mean side eye right here. So we only need one more enemy down in order to activate the flame. So we're going to hit this dude up right here. And then we're going to go, and there was a power-up gate behind us, and it's lava invincibility, or invincibility to fire, which I enjoy. So I'm just going to grab that and make this easy on myself. And then we're going to grab that. And that is where the other... You'll probably miss this bone if you don't go back for it, but that's one I have difficulty with all the time. I walk past it and I don't think anything of it, and and then I just don't go back for it. And it's kind of a hidden area. I mean, it's not super hidden or anything, but... So this one you will have to dip into the lava to get these two. We're gonna go up here next. You don't really have to be fast with the lava power-up. It doesn't last long, but as long as you take out the lizard, then you'll be fine. But yeah, see, he's just right here. So we'll come back for him. But there's actually 2 lizards in here. Those do shrink. Or, well, I guess they do technically not shrink, they sink. But they do sink, so you have to hop and hop and hop. Okay, but yeah, take your time. It's not a race. Okay, we'll just head back up there now. Now we'll go a little bit faster than we did before. Just a little bit though, not a lot. There you go. There's 6 of 8. And then the other 2 are just over here, actually. So this guy is who we've been collecting bones for. His buddy over here, his little skeleton, is just fallen to pieces. There's a lizard right here. We can just take out right now. Also, I need health for sparks, so 2 for 1. I think that's our first disappearing vase. It reappears in different locations. But this is the end of the level. So basically you flame this vase and then it disappears somewhere. So we're gonna start that. And then now you have to go find it. And it's gonna go all the way to the beginning of the level. Whoops, I thought I charged him. So here is some more hidden gems. So we're just gonna light that, and that's gonna bust this open over here. I believe there's a skill point for taking out all these guys with a thing. So they're like fairly inactive. For some reason, they just don't get aggressive. And then that's a skill point for a free life. And that one's pretty easy to do. I think that's all the treasure up here. So yeah, now we just kind of collect things. We can, you do have to go down here to collect the stuff. And then one does drop down here for some reason. That everything sparks? Yeah, okay. And then we can just go through the level real quick. It's not that difficult, really. Especially not now that we're super powered, huh? So we are gonna have to chase that vase down as well. So let's go hit that vase real quick. Which should just be right there. Okay, you know where that is. That's the mouth we just came in. Where the lizard was dancing around. Got another dinosaur mouth right here, actually. I guess this whole level's a giant skeleton, isn't it? So here's the giant mouth. And then we're going to go toward the spinal column. Alright, we got some good gems on that. Go back in the giant mouth. This might even be a dragon. Be a giant dragon, but then there's another one up there. But we'll get that orb here shortly. There's another skill point with another free man. Then go up here. This guy is waiting to ambush us. Yeah. Yeah, I also do the fire. Okay, so you want to jump over to this side. Now you're gonna have to jump around and hover in order to not do that. Okay, so that's the last one.
Thank you, Spyro. Now I can put my friend back together. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. A fairy left it with me a little while ago.
And then this guy is so happy he's gonna start dancing for us. All right. I don't even know what song that is, but he is incredibly happy that he is put back together again. So now he can floss in peace. There's one more gem here, I think. Oh, Spyro. Spyro, buddy. I hit a wall right there. Yeah, I hit a wall right there. That was my bad. But, I mean, that happens sometimes. So, stand out on this ledge. That way that doesn't happen again. And then your last gem should be right there. There it is. So, there's Skelos Badlands. 100%. At least I think it is. 70. Oh, I guess I need the talisman. I guess the talisman's worth 30%. That's crazy.
Excellent. You made it through the Badlands. I knew I'd win that bet. My cousin Gronk is a fool to bet against a dragon. Take this talisman for helping me out.
Alright, that's it. Skelos Badlands, 100%. I don't know where they got video cameras either. Just a slight observation. Yeah, that is Skelos Badlands, everybody.